Well, this has been a debugging nightmare. I had to go back to my original schematics. I had to recreate a few circuits. I had to do a lot of checking and testing. Right now you're looking at idle at 1.6 volts. And I'm going to switch to, from idle, I'm going to turn the motor on, hypothetically. And you see the voltage goes up to 1.9. I can diddle with that later. And so it's still spinning, but it's spinning a little faster now. It's not idle. It's now I'm going to hit the chuff button. This is the brake. Brake, 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 chuff, 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 chuff. Okay, you get the idea. So that switch trigger is over here. It's all wired in. The sound is triggered. It's wired in. And it would do that as well if it was on the same cycle or whatnot. Multitude of things. Nothing serious. Just double, triple checking, messing up, flipping things over, going upside down, right side up. You know, when you hold a part like this and you see it, you have an idea where the pins are from looking down, and then when you're soldering it and it's upside down, oh yeah, you can get all screwed up doing that. Tell me. Anyway, ground is ground and blah blah blah. It's just a nightmare. Anyway, we're there. We are there. I have power figured out. I have the ground figured out. I have the circuit figured out, and it looks, as you can see from here, tight. I can trim some off the edges, but not a whole lot. I'll just see. I'll just do the best I can and see. But the big thing is all of this tight mess works the way it's supposed to. Puff and chuff. Doing everything nice. And then when you go to idle, it slows down, and it should. And this is limited because I have a 5 volt coming in, and it'll probably be more like 7 in the train because the sound system likes 7 more than 5. So I'm going to be feeding 7 in, and I may have to add another pot for this for the puff speed. We'll see. But definitely for the idle, I'll be able to turn that 7 down and hopefully get it to start at low voltage without too much trouble. So, there. Hi, oh, my hands. I have a solder resin all over my fingers and they stick together. It's terrible. I have a sample breadboard sitting here, so I could actually build another one fairly quickly. I'm going to have to document this like multiple ways, and right side up and upside down, and the wiring and the jumping and the cutting and all that baloney. I've got to make sure I keep it straight in my head. So I have a working system over here. I'm going to leave this on the breadboard because I may need to refer to it to make sure I know what I'm doing, right? I'm going to start building this thing later, next day or two. This thing, I'm going to start. It's 1:45. I got 45 minutes. I could try to install this. Actually, all I would do is replace that limit switch for that limit switch, add the limit switch into this, and get my tender over here and get the wiring figured out for the tender and get it on the track and get it set up. So it might take more than 45 minutes, but I think I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to go upstairs for a short break and come back down and give it a hard 45 minutes, see what I can end up with. But the bottom line is the small board built almost to the right scale and whatnot, has functions. It wasn't really that bad. It was just that all the crossovers and unders and jumps, when you're building this by hand, my brain is so tiny, I cannot keep it straight. And I flip something upside down, everything goes out the window. So there's that. Anyway, I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. It doesn't take much sometimes. My dad used to say. Okay, gang, there it is. Take a short break and see if I can't get them. I'm not promising anything. If I get anything to work, I will make another quick video before I quit. That's all I can say. All right. Tomorrow's another day. We got her done. It was a slugfest. My God, it was like playing soccer in the mud. Oh, it was terrible. Okay. Talk to you later, gang. We're on the downside now. I think we're like cresting. Okay, we're cresting. We're getting ready to slide. Just slide. Take it easy. Coast. No, not really. But we can put things together and know they're going to function, right? That's the key. 4 sounds. Chuff. Now puff and break. Oh boy. All right. That's it. Later.